guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name is Leslie and I like to post lifestyle, budgeting, and motherhood type of content here on the Mother Plan. So y'all, for today's video, I haven't done one of these in over a year and a half at this point. I think it's been a hot minute. So I've gotten a lot of questions that have come up, especially since the video that did very well, the saving challenge video, about bringing in extra income and specifically side hustling. So I decided to bring back the side hustle budgeting videos just because I haven't let you guys know exactly how the shop is doing, how YouTube is doing. And even though I've gone through the hills and valleys of great income one month and then hardly any income, but I still want to try to share that stuff with you guys just so you can kind of know where I'm at on my end. I know a lot of people think that if you do YouTube, you get all this tons of money. And some people do, which is awesome. But over here, not so much. I am considered a small YouTuber. I only have about 5,000 subscribers, which I am very grateful for, don't get me wrong. But I don't bring in that type of income that you see someone that has 100,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers. Or someone that gets consistently, 10,000 views a month, 5,000 views a month. I am not on that level. But I will share with you guys what you can expect from a channel like mine, plus a small Etsy shop like mine. If you do not know, I do have a Etsy shop. I sell, budgeting related items, planner related items, so stickers, cash envelopes, budgeting sheets and printouts and things like that. So it is a hobby, but I do make a small amount of income that I am grateful for, and I use that money to help me pay off debt. So I'm like, it's 2023. Let's start off the year right. So let's go ahead and do our budgeting. And since I just decided to start doing this, I'm going to do the one for the month of January, just so you can see what the numbers were and how much I brought in. Okay guys, so let's first start off with Etsy. Now, Etsy is something that does really well one month for me, and then some months it does hardly anything. And I say anything, I'm talking like I may make $30. So I do weekly payouts from Etsy. So whatever is left after I pay for all of my shipping costs and my Etsy listing fees. And y'all, let me give you a little side note. Etsy charge a lot for different types of fees. You have a transaction fee, you have a processing fee, you have a listing fee, you have a marketing fee if they bring someone to your site. So it's a lot of different fees that I won't get into on that part, but this is the net income after I have paid all of my expenses and paid for my Etsy seller fees, okay? So for the first week of January, on the 4th, and I get mine once a week, usually on a Tuesday, that payout was $33.43 for that week. So I'm gonna get my little calculator so we can keep a running total. Let's do this. We'll slide this to the side. And I'll bring this up here. Okay, so that is $33.43. Then for week 2, which was a pretty good week for me, anything over $50, I consider that to be excellent. So I think this was everybody who was going into the new year. You have new plans, you have new resolutions, you want to get on track with budgeting. So my shop did see benefits from that. Also, that's when my saving challenge video came out, and I received quite a bit of views, which for my channel is unheard of. It's over 40,000 views at this point. So that was also helping bring traffic to my channel, and then people started noticing I had an Etsy shop. So that was also a good thing. So on January 10th, the amount of income that I brought home after all the fees was $108.39. So we're at $141.82, and then in week 3, as you can see, right back down to normal. So at that point, I had to get all the orders out from the previous week. So I did have a lot of shipping fees that I had to take care of. So by the time everything was said and done, I only had $13.38. So we're gonna add that $13.38 to our total. And then lastly, week 4, which was another good week, and that was $129.82. Again, I think it's from the traffic from that video that did very well. Now I just have to try to recreate that and bring some more people to the channel and to the Etsy shop. So our grand total for Etsy for the month of January was $285.02. Yay. Now we can go over our YouTube income. So the way YouTube works is you get all your views and your revenue for 1 month, and then they pay you that amount of money a month after. So these numbers are based off of December. And like I said, I did bring out that video the very end of December. It was, I want to say, I think it was like either right at Christmas or right afterwards. So I had about a week of this particular video, and I'll put it up on the screen. That video, since it was doing well, it brought in quite a bit of revenue for me. So just to give you like a background, I don't get a YouTube check every month. Sometimes it's every 3 months. You have to have a threshold of $100 for them to give you a paycheck. So for me, my YouTube channel had kind of went down probably mid 2022. Before that, I was getting a paycheck every month, so I could usually expect about $100 to $200 from YouTube before summer of 2022. After that, the checks stopped coming and my views went down. The channel pretty much kind of tanked a bit when I took off, probably like 3 months off, right? So I've been slowly trying to build the growth back up on my channel. And for December, I was able to bring home a check of $154, and that was just for 1 month. So that was good because I did receive a check in December, but it was literally like $120 something, and that was all the way from the last 3 months. Okay, so this was really good for me, even though it was only $154. It was good for me because that was only representing the month of December. So I was not expecting to get a paycheck thinking, oh, my views are down, I probably won't get another YouTube check for another 3 months. So, and this was just based off that video for, like I said, a few days to maybe a week. I pretty much got over half of the revenue from that particular video. And y'all, let me look it up real quick because I can tell you the exact amount. It was $83.01 was the amount that I got from that video, and I only posted that video on the 27th. So only with a few days of running, that was $83 of this $154. So you can add that to our $285, $154.14. So I did have a grand total of $439.16 for my side hustle income for the month of January. And I haven't done anything with that money yet, so I did go ahead and pull the $439 out of the bank so I could disperse that into my envelopes. Y'all, I still have the same binder. It looks very new because I stopped using it. Like, I think 2021 was the last time I did anything with this binder. Oh, look at that, 2021, April. That was the last time I'd done anything with this particular binder. So I'm gonna get back into it. I already have envelopes. I'm not gonna make any new envelopes quite yet because these are in very good shape. But yeah, y'all, I used to do these videos all the time. And that's when we were making pretty good money. Like, my goal was always to bring home at least $300 to $500 for side hustle income, and that way I could add that to my cash envelopes and my debt snowball. So hopefully 2023 will be just as good as it was in 21. 2022 was not that great, but that's okay. We are in a new year, and I'm hoping to, you know, bring back out this binder quite often. So right here, I just went ahead and broke everything up according to how I used to do it back in 2021. And I do between 25 to 30% in taxes just because this is all tax-free money. So I do have to account for that, especially when we get ready to do our yearly taxes. Expenses, I do between 25 to 30%. Now I'm at a place that I have set up the shop where I've had the big bulky items. Now I just try to keep those supplies that I use on a regular basis up. So that would be like sticker paper, ink, you know, cardstock, things like that. That's pretty much what I'm using my money on. And I do have to account for yearly expenses. Like I have my P.O. box, which is really expensive. you know, different things like your LLC, keeping that up to date. All those things are like my annual expenses. So I just kind of figured 25 to 30% would be pretty good per month. And then for payroll, just because we got to pay ourselves, I'm doing this to help myself get out of debt quicker. I do between 40 and 50%. So like $439 at about 30%, that's about $131.74. So I just rounded up, and I'm going to do $132. That's going to go into my taxes envelope. Next up would be the business expenses. So I just did 107, and then payroll was 200. So pretty much, I think the payroll is about 45%. Let me see. We said 439. Let's do 45%. That's 197. So I just rounded up. So I did about 45%. I rounded up to 200 to pay myself out. And then what was left was the 107 for business expenses. And I didn't note how much I did spend for the month of January. I only spent $64. So 107 is definitely enough to cover the January expenses and have something roll over into whatever we use for this month. Okay? So there's a total of $439, and that's how I did the breakdown. I do have that money right here. Get back to our little cash stuffings. So I'm going to just kind of lay out the money to the side here. I'm not even going to bring out my tray because this is going to be very quick. So this should be $439, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So we do have what we need. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of set this up really quick. The first thing is taxes. So taxes is going to get $132. So right here. All right, so I'm going to grab this $100 bill, and then let's do 20, a 10, and 2 ones. So it should be $132, 120, 31, and 2. Now I do have money in my business checking account that I did roll over from 2022, so I'm not concerned about pulling this money out and restuffing it and pulling it back in the bank, things like that. I'll probably just, once you get a certain amount of money in here, I'll just make a deposit and use prop money like I do for my personal cash envelopes. So we'll do the same thing with the business. Okay, next up is Boss Lady. That's me. So that's going to be under our payroll. I'm going to go ahead and grab $200. Do those 250s and some 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So $200 is going to go to me. And then when I get ready to do my cash stuffing, I'm going to take this money out and put it into my debt snowball envelope. Okay, last one is expenses. And we're going to do $107. So that's what we should have left. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 6, and 7. So $107 for expenses going into the month of February, which we're already in February. So I'll be using that towards all of my February expenses. Alright guys, and that's it. So let me know if you want me to bring back these types of videos down in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying to the end. If you did, we need to do our hashtag, and let's just do hashtag side hustle 2023, because I'm going to manifest great things for this side hustle so I can try to pay off this debt quicker and also help fund some of these vacations and things that we have going on for 2023. All right, so hashtag side hustle 2023. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me that hashtag down in the comment section, hashtag side hustle 2023. And if you are new and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'm going to go ahead and leave a few videos off to the side that you can check out. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.